What if the fastest man alive wasn't just racing for medals, but racing to change how we see athletes altogether? Olympic gold medalist Noah Lyles has shocked the sports world, not with another blistering finish, but by stepping into an entirely new arena. And this time, he's not just the star, he's the storyteller. Fresh off a stunning gold medal win in the 100-meter dash at the 2024 Paris Olympics, Noah Lyles could have coasted on his success, racking up endorsements and letting the world celebrate him as the fastest man on Earth. But instead, Lyles took a different route, one that redefined what it means to be an athlete in the modern age.
It's pretty even at the moment. Shame trying to find a way through. Can the Jamaican do it? Oh, it's so close.
Lyles! They've been given exactly the same time. 9.79 for both of them.
In June 2025, just months after his Olympic triumph, Lyles unveiled his most ambitious project yet, the launch of his own media company, Iconic Productions. But this wasn't just a solo leap. Lyles partnered with the renowned Box to Box Films, the production powerhouse behind smash hits like Formula One Drive to Survive, to co-found a joint venture aimed at transforming the way athlete stories are told. Noah Lyles lives at the apex of sport, culture, fashion, music, and entertainment. He doesn't just participate in the moment, he helps define it. The mission: simple on paper, revolutionary in impact. Iconic Productions isn't just about sports, it's about the deeper narratives that define athletes as individuals, as cultural figures, and as global icons. From mental health battles to fashion influence, from grassroots journeys to fame to behind-the-scenes pressure, this studio aims to spotlight it all. And the timing couldn't be more strategic. The announcement dropped just as Lyles was heading to Cannes Lions, the prestigious global gathering of creatives, marketers, and media visionaries. While others went to Cannes to network, Lyles went to launch. He showed up not just as an athlete, but as a creative entrepreneur with a vision. It's a bold step, but not an impulsive one. Lyles has always understood the power of storytelling. Whether it's his animated presence on the track, his emotional interviews, or his viral social media moments, Lyles doesn't just run, he connects. He's long seen that being fast isn't enough anymore. Athletes today need to shape their narrative before someone else does. Storytelling is one of the most powerful tools we have to inspire, connect, and drive change, Lyles said. Partnering with Box to Box Films was a masterstroke. The production company is globally respected for turning niche sports into cultural obsessions, with their resume highlighted by Formula One, Drive to Survive, Full Swing, golf, and Breakpoint, tennis. Box to Box knows how to turn competition into cinema, and now, with Lyles at the helm, they're bringing that storytelling power into the heart of track and field and beyond. Paul Martin, co-founder of Box to Box Films, didn't hold back when praising Lyles. He called him a cultural bridge, someone who doesn't just define excellence in sport but also reshapes how athletes are perceived across fashion, music, and media. To Martin, Lyles isn't just an Olympian, he's an icon in the making, said Paul Martin, co-founder of Box to Box Films. This venture is about harnessing that energy and cultural relevance to create stories that are as iconic as the man himself. Iconic Productions plans to dive into a variety of content formats: full-length documentaries, short-form social content, branded series, and potentially even scripted content. But the common thread? Authenticity. Every project will be driven by real voices, real stories, and a genuine desire to spotlight the parts of an athlete's life that rarely make it to the podium. In Lyles' own words, this company is about challenging conventions. For too long, athletes have been slotted into one-dimensional roles: champion, underdog, failure, legend. But Lyles believes the true power lies in nuance. He wants to showcase the complexities of competition, the struggles behind success, and the passion that drives people to dedicate their lives to sport. With Iconic Productions, we're not just documenting the world of sport, we're shaping the future of it. And it's personal. Lyles has been open about his own battles with pressure, expectations, and mental health. He knows what it's like to be under a spotlight so bright it burns. And now, through Iconic Productions, he's creating a platform where other athletes can share their own truths. Think about what this means for sports media. For decades, major networks and corporate sponsors have controlled the narrative, Athletes spoke through press releases, post-game interviews, or heavily edited documentaries. But now, Lyles is flipping the script. He's giving athletes the mic and letting them speak on their own terms. This is also an amazing opportunity to put athletes' ideas and passions at the forefront. This is about more than entertainment. It's about legacy, truth, and amplifying voices that deserve to be heard. There's also a fashion and culture angle to this move. Lyles has always had a flair for style, often making headlines with his outfits, hairstyles, and unapologetically bold personality. Iconic Productions plans to tap into that world, too, bridging sports with fashion, music, and the broader cultural conversation. Imagine a docu-series following the underground track scenes across different countries, or a branded fashion campaign with elite athletes sharing their off-track lives, or a short-form series exploring how cultural identity intersects with international competition. The possibilities are wide open, and this isn't just for elite athletes. Lyles has hinted at a broader vision, shining a light on emerging talent, grassroots stories, and global voices that rarely get heard. In an age where visibility can change everything, this kind of platform can be game-changing. Critics might call this a vanity project, but the truth is, Iconic Productions fits perfectly into a growing trend. Athletes are becoming media moguls. From LeBron James's Spring Hill Company to Tom Brady's Religion of Sports. The blueprint is clear. Own your story. Control your legacy. What sets Lyles apart is the timing and the style. Launching this venture right after winning Olympic gold sends a message. He's not waiting for retirement to make moves. He's building while still at the peak of his physical powers. And he's doing it with a production company that already knows how to create global hits.
The race, but Lyles completes his coronation. The king of sprinting, the world champion, at last, is an Olympic champion. And what a way to do it.
Lyles isn't just investing in his own future, he's paving a path for others to follow. Young athletes watching this will see that there's more to strive for than podium finishes. They'll learn that power isn't just in performance, it's in perspective. So what's next? Iconic Productions is already in early talks for its first wave of content, though nothing has been officially announced yet. But with Cannes Lions exposure and Box to Box's track record, it's likely that big announcements are just around the corner. For now, fans can only imagine what kind of stories might emerge from this bold new venture. Will we see deep dives into rivalries, honest accounts of injury and recovery, crossovers between athletes and musicians? One thing's for sure, it won't be boring. Noah Lyles isn't done racing, but he's made it clear that he's racing towards something bigger than a finish line. He's sprinting into a new era where athletes own the cameras, the narratives, and the legacy. And if he has his way, Iconic Productions won't just be a company, it'll be a movement. So the real question is, whose story will they tell next? Because in this new world, the race isn't just for gold, it's for the truth. Noah Lyles isn't just changing the game, he's rewriting the rules. But the big question now is, whose story should Iconic Productions tell next? Drop your ideas in the comments, hit that like button if you believe athletes should own their own stories, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss what happens next. This is just the beginning.